Hi and welcome to a virtual demo of the Leica BLK2FLY. That's the world's first fully integrated autonomous flying laser scanner. I want to explain to you everything about it so you can see how the system makes your project safer, more efficient, and literally take your productivity to a new level. My name is Tobias Pforr and I'm the business lead for the BLK2FLY. I've done countless flights in projects, demos, and trainings together with our customers. Now, I want to show you what makes BLK2FLY unique and what type of results you can quickly achieve. Since the BLK2FLY came to the market, its users have challenged it with difficult and varied environments and use cases, and found it to be an incredible, versatile tool in the laser scanning toolkit. The system is appreciated for its ease of use and its complementary nature to other Leica equipment and software. It provides a safe, simple, and efficient method of creating 3D digital twins of hard-to-reach and complex structures. First, let's have a look at the key features. The BLK2FLY has a sleek, compact design and is easy to fly. I hadn't flown drones before I started in this role, and very soon I was so comfortable with the BLK2FLY that I was scanning even the most complex projects, from telecommunication towers to sports arenas. The BLK2FLY has a fully integrated dual-axis LiDAR scanner to ensure it efficiently scans the full 360 degrees around it, so you're not limited to the downward or upward vision only. When it flies, it measures 420,000 points per second. BLK2FLY is not a UAV with a LiDAR payload, but a UAV built around a laser scanner. The LiDAR is not only used for measuring complex structures, but also for enhanced spatial awareness and flight planning, as well as for state-of-the-art collision avoidance. This means you can comfortably scan very close to objects and record details that otherwise would be missed. When using LiDAR instead of photogrammetry, you get faster access to an accurate point cloud and don't need to worry about moving shadows impacting it. Here's how you get started with the BLK2FLY and get it ready for takeoff. It has a sturdy carrying case, and when the BLK2FLY is folded together, it fits in neatly with your extra batteries, cables, chargers, and iPad. Just fold out the wings, put it on the ground, and insert the battery. After that, you can turn it on with a single power button. When the indicator ring switches from yellow to green, it's initialized and we're ready to fly. The BLK2FLY is controlled with an iPad using the BLK2FLY Live app. In addition to starting a new scan, you can browse latest projects and view point clouds that were collected earlier. This is great for collaboration on-site when you need to ensure everything is captured. Before I start flying, I always check the local airspace information directly in the app to ensure there are no restrictions. We have also added the user manual right into the app so you know where to find it. Here you can check you're connected to the BLK2FLY. You can use LTE and Wi-Fi to connect to it. LTE is also used to receive RTK correction data. I've selected local airspace information from the dashboard. Here, I type in our current location, and as we are at the Hexagon offices in Munich, I'll type Park Ring 5. Zoom out to see more of the surrounding area to ensure you are okay to fly. Let's take off. Pushing the BLK2FLY icon upwards unlocks the takeoff button. After pressing it, I can take off. As you can see here on the screen, the BLK2FLY sensors and collision avoidance systems are initializing. Now, the collision avoidance is on, and I can use the app's joystick to fly it. Let's stop here and see what information is available in the status bar at the top. Flight status means your speed and altitude. You can see the remaining storage you have left. In this case, I can still record 2.5 hours worth of data before I need to upload or download the data. Connection status shows the connection between your BLK2FLY and iPad and the available satellites. Plus, you can keep track of the BLK2FLY battery. The green bar shows the time you have available before you need to start returning to your launch location. Let's begin with a surface recording of the building's facade. When I'm at a place where I can see the surface I want to scan, I press the plus icon. I'll give my scan a name and select if it's part of a new or existing project. I'll select the surface recording and mark the corners of the area I want to scan. If I'm not happy with the first attempt, I can change the position of the white corner dots. You can also add additional scan missions in the same scan and see the estimated total flight time. BLK2FLY creates a flight plan and begins my scan as soon as I press the play button. And instead of the live view, I always prefer switching over to the 3D point cloud view to get an overview of the recorded area. That way, I can ensure that the area of interest is covered correctly. As you can see here, we're getting more and more complete coverage of this facade as the BLK2FLY keeps going. At any time, I can switch back to live feed. This message appears when the recording is finished and I can stop or continue recording. I'll select continue recording, but I want to switch to a scan of the roof instead. As you can see, I'm now using the satellite view of my current location. Again, I'll mark the corners of the area I want to scan. The system creates a flight plan to cover the area and the BLK2FLY begins its mission when you press the play button. Here, you can see it working through the plan step by step. If I push the pause button, the app switches to the live feed and I can abort the scan mission. The counter on the corner indicates that a recording keeps going, but I use the manual joysticks to keep collecting data. Working manually, I have full control of where and how to fly, and I can ensure every aspect of my project is covered. Switching to the 3D point cloud view, I'll see the overview of the area that has been recorded. From here, I can also use the point to fly function by tapping a place and allowing the system to create a path from one point to another. Now my battery is running low and soon it's time to return home and exchange it. The hot swap function is one of the great benefits of the BLK2FLY. When the BLK2FLY's battery starts running low in the middle of the scan, it will land in your area of choice. On the ground, you can remove the battery and put it in a charge one without turning the system off. It will continue the mission where it left off, and you have the 3D point cloud view available to check if you have areas that you need to cover still. When I finish scanning, it's time for data processing. You can upload the scans directly from the app to Reality Cloud Studio and start the automatic registration process. Often, I do it when I'm still in the field so I can check that I have what I need and that no return trips are required. BLK2FLY data, especially in larger projects, is often combined with other scanning data. BLK2FLY scan data is easy to seamlessly combine with any scan data in our cloud or office software. You have two basic workflow options available once you complete your scan, either in the cloud or on the desktop. As I've just mentioned, you can upload the data to Reality Cloud Studio, which automatically processes, registers, and visualizes the data. Through Reality Cloud Studio, I can grant others access to my data, allowing them to download the files or start viewing and using them in the cloud. Alternatively, you can download the data using USB-C or Wi-Fi and process it with Cyclone Register 360. You don't need long processing times, and the data is quickly ready to use. From there, you can publish the data into a variety of file types for use in other software workflows, such as Cyclone 3DR. We are constantly developing the BLK2FLY to add new and useful features, so follow us on our blog for the latest updates. You can also download one of our data sets to get an overview of the expected results. If you're considering an investment in the BLK2FLY, contact our local sales team to discuss the benefits mobile scanning can bring to your projects.